I'm Justin and this is Black Opal Direct. My family have been teaching and exploring opal since 1961. Click the subscribe button and enjoy as we dive into the best gem in the world, Black Opal. G'day and welcome to Black Opal Direct. My name's Justin. Well, this week we've got a beautiful stone to cut. And it's not a black opal, but it does come from Lightning Ridge. Now, some people would think, oh, this is a Cooper Pedy rough opal or an Andamooka rough opal, but Lightning Ridge can create all of the types of opal that any other field can create, except for boulder opal. Maybe somebody's found some boulder opal, but not much anyway. But yeah, this one's a Lightning Ridge one. So what a pure, awesome specimen. Nice, thick piece of seam opal, and right through the guts of it is a really thick color bar. So we're going to have fun exposing one of the sides to cut a really nice white opal gem. So let's not waste any more time and let's get on the wheel and have a go. Can he tie a bow?
You can do it.
You can do it. So here is our special little piece, 32 carats. Look at that beautiful colour bar going right through it. So our plan is to face it from one side and take one of the sides off to see how it faces from the top. And I think we can take it from this side. So when I look at the colour from the edges, I don't see as much red when I hold it this way as I do that way. Alright, so all we're going to do, because the edges are all clean, we don't have to do much to it. Let's just take it straight down, see how it turns out. I really am hoping for some nice blocky pattern, some nice large flagstone pattern. The ultimate would be seeing some harlequin pattern, but that's like 1 in a million chance. So a little bit of, there was a colour bar just on top. There's a little bit of residual colour, very thin and not worth pursuing. Coming close to the colour now. Let's hope that the colour bar really shows up as well as it does from the side. Here it comes. Colour looks okay. It's actually, I don't know if it's as bright as it is from the side. Just have to get the potch off. pretty. That's quite nice, look at that. Very cool. Give it a nice shape. I think it would lend itself to a drop shape. Remove that light. Now I can roll that dome around the edges. Now it's all pretty safe. You can get a nice dome because that colour bar is really thick. Round up that back a little bit. There we go. That's pretty much ready for the dop stick. Alrighty. Well, this is quite a white opal. This one's not considered a crystal. It looks to around, I reckon it's going to be around the N8. So, let's find a nice big stick since it's quite a large stone. A few people have asked me how long does the wax actually last on a dop stick, and that really depends on you. If you clean and wash all the cerium oxide off the wax after you've used it every time, the wax will stay clean and you can use it more often. But if you do wash it, you should be able to get about 10 uses out of it before you have to top it up with some new wax. Ready for the cutting wheel. This is a pretty simple cut, this one. I love it when there's a straightforward bar. You can get a pretty good idea of what you're going to get or how big you might get it. So did you know that my favourite coffee is espresso with a dash of soy milk? But too much in the day can make your hands shake, to the point where I have to call off any cutting for that day. So usually, I don't go past one a day. Steady hands are extremely important when it comes to cutting opal. I was supposed to cut this opal into an oval, but I had 2 coffees, and that sent me right over the edge. What was I thinking? The wheels I use here are downgraded diamond grits from a 500 grit to a 600 grit to a 1200 grit, and then I go over to a cerium oxide which is on a felt wheel, and that's where I make my final polish. So that turned out pretty nice. As a 32 carat piece of rough, you're usually losing around about 80% of the weight of a stone in the rough to get your opal, and this turned out to be just under 10 carats, so it's around about right. We've lost about a third of or 2/3 of the weight. So it's ended up being a beautiful 9.72 carat stone, and it's an N7. I thought it was an N8, but it's closer to an N7 on the scale. It's still a white opal, nice medium dome. The brightness is 3. Now it has a bit of flagstone, a bit of floral in there, a little bit of broad flash, and it has orange, green, yellow, a little bit of red. And I think for the stone, 9.72 carats, I reckon we're looking at about 3.5 grand for the stone. Beautiful pendant piece. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that one, and I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.